Right now, Representative Tony Forlini.
Thank you, Charlie, and thank you, everyone, for coming, and in Palazzo Grande for donating the room. This is by far the best event we've had, and this is, I think, our 5th forum together. But thanks for coming. Why am I believe, the most qualified? I've been a business owner for the last 32 years, and I've been in business budgeting people's assets. Now, today, I'm running for Congress because I like to do the same thing. We have a problem. As a township supervisor, I had to balance a budget and made it work every year. As a state representative, I was part of the appropriation team that helped fix the budget 5.5 years ago. And we want to take that same message to Washington because with over $19 trillion of debt, we got to fix it, and we got to fix it now.
Yes, Mr. Forlini.
Yeah, thanks for the question. This is the #1 thing in the media today, and I think this comes down to really a degradation of society, family values. We're seeing situations where police are having a hard time policing, and teachers are having a hard time teaching. It's coming down to we're forgetting where we started from. As far as diversity, I probably represent the most diverse, my current district right now. It's basically 50-50 Democrat-Republican, but I have a significant amount of diversity within my district, and it's not about race. Everyone wants to make this about race. I believe it's really truly about the family values being taken down to the point where we're not respecting one another, we're not respecting rule of law, and when you do that, you got chaos, and that's what we're seeing today is chaos across the country.
Thank you, Mr. Forlini. Mr. Pavlov, Mr. Forlini.
We're obviously very united in this approach of keeping Trump and moving forward with Trump. Donald Trump won the primaries. He is our candidate, and we have to get behind him. I sometimes hear what's going on, and people don't like what he has to say or how he says it. But he's saying what people are thinking. Everyday people, everyone in this room, are thinking some part of what Donald Trump has said. We need to get back to plain speaking, common sense legislation. And I got to say this is, and I said this before, would have I have hired, I'm a business owner, would have I have hired Barack Obama in my business? I wouldn't have hired him. Would have I have hired Hillary Clinton? No, I would not have hired her. Would have I have hired Donald Trump? No, he would hire me. So look at it from that stand. He's the CEO. He's going to be leading our country, and we need to get behind him.
All right, thank you, Mr. Forlini. Don't go too far away. Henry Payne, next question to Mr. Forlini.
Mr. Forlini, you're the proud son of immigrants.
I am.
Your website has an inspiring video on it right now in which you and a number of other representatives recite the poem that's on the Statue of Liberty. Part of that poem is, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free." If you listen to the rhetoric of Donald Trump today, you may wonder if the Republican Party still believes in that refrain. The Republican Party, since George Bush got 44% of the Hispanic vote in 2004, has gradually seen those numbers go down. Can this party continue to be a pro-immigrant party when it is not attracting the vote of the fastest growing minority immigrant community in this country?
Absolutely. I am a son of an immigrant. My dad came here from Italy. I still remember as a young kid going to drop my dad off to American school. He wasn't learning English, he was learning American. And it was a proud moment when he became an American citizen, but it was work. There was a process. There was a proper process to go through. When people talk about immigrants coming to this country, I embrace immigrants. I always have. But legal immigrants. From my standpoint, anybody else is a trespasser. There's no such thing as an illegal immigrant. And the problem we're having is we're not addressing it appropriately. We should be on this situation completely embracing immigrants that come here the right way. If you come here the wrong way, you need to leave, period.
Thank you, Mr. Forlini. Mr. Forlini.
And I happen to agree. what a disaster our foreign policy has been over the last 8 years. We've created an environment where people are not safe in other parts of the world. We left Iraq, we left this world in a vacuum where people weren't safe. Iraqi Christians are being persecuted, being slaughtered every day. And what are we doing as a Christian country? Nothing. We are letting them being slaughtered. I agree with the safe zone. We need to provide areas where people can go to so they don't feel as if they're going to get slaughtered. We need to be active in creating this environment so that they have a place, a home, a place they can go call home until things settle out. And it's not bringing them here unvetted, not knowing who's coming into our country. We need to, because they'll infiltrate the bad people into our neighborhoods, and that's not what we want.
Thank you, Mr. Paulini. Mr. Van Ash.